cats. So, kitten's right behind me. Today is going to be our May favorites, which was really kind of hard for me, actually. I think I've been so involved with other things in my life right now that, makeup and stuff have not been, like, a top priority. Yeah. So, but I am going to name off some things, and I hope, you know, it's stuff that you can be, my brain just fell out. I thought I had something here and I don't. Okay, so, I guess I'll just show. This is my nail that is completely like, yeah, I know, I need to redo my nails, the nail polish will come off. But that particular nail polish color came from Julep. His name is Sarai. I'm sorry, he's like a little her monster right now and just wants my full attention. And it's a matte, but it's like got sparkles in it, and then it's a matte. It's really kind of weird, but it's really awesome at the same time. And it's really pretty, and I've been loving it, but I really need to redo my nails, as you can tell, because I've been wearing it, like, not wanting to take it off, but it's really come down to the end of it. So that's like the nail polish that I really got into this month, this past month. And sadly, I'm not getting a julep, oh man, a julep box for June, because I chose not to, because I honestly just didn't have the money at the time it would have charged me. So I was like, I'm not going to do that this time. Right? We're not going to get a box this time. That's okay, we'll get a box the month after. That's just the way it is sometimes. The other things that I really enjoyed makeup-wise was the Stila Magnificent Metals. This is Diamond Dust. I thought I was going to like the, what is the other one called that I bought? The Kitten Karma, because of course Kitty, right? But it's the Diamond Dust that just really makes me happy. And there's a little swatcheroo. If you haven't seen any of my other videos with it in it, it's very, very pretty. I love it. Not wearing it today, but I do love it. Also, makeup-wise, I really am in love. I got the whole like ColourPop Peachy Keen set, which came with like 4 different eyeshadows. But this one is called Cornelius, and it is a great transition shadow. You can see it's right next to it there. It's very, very pretty and works really, really well. I'm been very, very happy with it. So that. And then the Starlux Pro Luxe pen, which is going to be in my battle of the liquid eyeliners that's coming up. But basically, this is more about just the stamp, because I had so much fun with it. I put on several times doing just little stamps on my face, and it was a lot of fun. So I'm really, really enjoying the fact that there's a stamp on it. And that's really, whether the eyeliner is any good or not, you'll find out in the future, but the stamp makes it like completely worth it either way. So it's just a really, really awesome thing, in my opinion. And then we're going to go into some hair stuff. I got this at a dollar store, and it actually is just a little clamp on the back. And you can, it's, you know, used for like arts and crafts to clamp onto, you know, a wreath or something. And for me, I went and clamped it into, you know, one of my wigs and wore it on the side. And I got so many compliments that day of how pretty my flower was. And I definitely will be wearing it some more, probably in June, but it definitely was a May favorite. I just love wearing flowers in my hair. It makes me really happy. Then there is May. For me is all about lilacs, especially, you know, the lilacs though. One thing about lilacs is they just don't last long enough. And to keep that going, I have this great Bath and Body candle with the fresh cut lilacs, which smells so good. I just love burning this. It just makes everything smell so flowery and pretty and nice. I love it. I love it. Also, you know what? I love wearing this hat. I have had this hat. I think I bought it last year at a thrift store, and I just love wearing this hat. You know, keeps the sun out of my eyes, which is kind of important for me to wear a hat these days, anyways, because the medication I'm on, I'm not supposed to be in direct sunlight, so I'm gonna have to start like having hats and umbrellas or something, because I'm gonna need to keep my skin away from direct sunlight. I figured some suntan lotion, because I did start my medication, and it makes me nauseous. I'm nauseous right now. And it does make me very tired, but hopefully it will start making me feel better soon, and it will be worth it. Yeah. So that's my favorite, is the hope of feeling better and getting rid of all this off of my skin. Because, you know, it's no fun to have your skin like this. So that was it for like makeup and skin and any of that type of stuff, hair. I didn't really have any skin products except the fact that I'm taking this medication, which isn't really a favorite. Then I'm just gonna name off like the TV that I've been going for in May. I've been watching Parks and Recreation over again. Just about finished with it, the whole season. Me and my daughter have both been watching it. We love that show. It's so funny. I mean, Chris Pratt is amazing. But honestly, the last like 2 or 3 years of that show had an actor on it that came in late to the show when they had like the merger. If you watch the show, you remember the merger of the two towns. And Billy Eichner came on, and that guy is so funny. I don't know if you've ever watched, he has a TV show, you can see it on Hulu, where he just runs around town in New York City and asks people questions, and he like yells at them. And honestly, I would be honored if I was walking around and he came up and yelled questions at me. I would yell back. First, I would just yell back at him how honored I was that he chose me. Because I love him. I think he's hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. And he played, I think his name is Craig on the show. I think that's what his name was. I've just been watching it and I can't even remember. But I think it was Craig. And he, Corey, something like that. But I'm pretty sure it's Craig. And he would just yell at people. Even when it was something happy, he would just like be like, yeah! It was just like so great. I loved him. It was so much. He's so fun in that respect. That it's just such a crazy character, and I love him. Billy Eichner is so much fun. Also there's my brain just doesn't want to work. With my boyfriend, we've been watching a lot of the season finales of all our comic book shows that we watch. He, however, does not like Supergirl, so I had to watch that one by myself. But The Flash, Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., all these like finales have come up, and a lot of them have just been like, whoa. Because that's the whole idea, is to keep you going like, wow, at the end, so that you're wondering what's going to happen, when the season comes back up in the fall. Oh, I hate that we have to go without for like a couple months. Oh, my ex-husband's in my backyard. I'm looking right at him. So I'm going to finish this up soon, because I suspect he is probably going to come knocking at the door. And yeah, so that was... Oh, and movies, Logan, Star Wars Rogue One, Get Out. We all watched those recently, and such good movies. If you have to see them. If you haven't seen one of them, go out and see it. Go get it, rent it, whatever, because so good. Logan, I thought was going to make me cry, but it didn't make me cry. It just made me sad, but it didn't make me cry. Star Wars Rogue One was really good. Not as good as my boyfriend thought it was, but I thought it was really good. And Get Out, actually, I thought was fantastic. I thought it was really, really well done. I think that considering a comedian wrote it, see, there he is right there. So I've got to go. Otherwise, he's just going to keep knocking and being annoying. So